All right, so the last time we actually caught up was the 2017 BioSteel All-Canadian game. A lot has changed since then. You're now heading into your first regular season in the NBA. When you think about your journey coming up to this point, what goes through your mind?
I mean, like you mentioned, the BioSteel game. I remember like the first game I played in. I probably played like 8 minutes total. And the next game, I ended up playing a lot more, and just kind of gradually seeing everything kind of unfold and play out in my favor. It's a blessing from God, especially just to have this opportunity to have my first ever game be in front of my friends and family, and for them to know what this journey took for me to get here, and for me to like embrace it with them all here, it means a lot.
I mean, you impressed in the summer league. You were part of the huge success, of course, the Pelicans being undefeated in the preseason. What kind of work did you put in the summer to make sure that you were NBA ready?
Just kind of trying to get better at what I can every day, controlling what I can. I knew that physicality was going to be a major thing when you jump levels like that, and so I try to work on my body, make sure I'm eating right, try to gain weight, stay in shape. After summer league, just kind of getting used to the pace of the game and the way we want to play, and so I've been focusing on kind of doing some boxing and getting my stamina up, but at the same time trying to put on lean muscle.
You know, Drew Holiday said you're probably one of his favorite players on the team. Zion Williamson said, put it on record that he's a bucket, but then he went back to talk about your playmaking and just the versatility. When anyone is asked about yourself, it always comes down to confidence. Where does that come from?
To be honest, I'm really surprised it's like something that they would kind of mention, but I'd say just faith in myself and faith in God. Just knowing who I am as a person, who I am as a player. And I mean, the best players in this game they're so confident, they believe in themselves, so I try to believe in myself and just go out there and just leave it on the floor. Like whatever's going to happen, I can't control, but I'm always going to do my best.
And I brought him up, Zion, of course, the team missing his presence, but you guys have still found ways to win your games. Do you think the depth of this team is overlooked?
Without a doubt, but I mean, with how highly touted he is and as he should be, it makes sense, you know, when you have the #1 pick, and in 2 games, I think he had like 55 points on like 21 to 25 shooting, like just outrageous numbers. But at the same time, like Drew Holiday is probably one of the most underrated players in the NBA. Lonzo's vision, and he's even improving. And as you can see from his shot and him stretching the floor now, and guys who can really score the ball, B.I., Jaws, one of like the smoothest post players I've ever played with in my life. Coming off the bench with Frank, like it just goes on and on. And I could be here forever. Just
we don't have enough time for that.
just talking about everybody, but it just shows like we can literally go in depth, and our bench is extensive, and it allows us to win games like we did.
And lastly, I mean, I'm sure a lot of your friends and family, as you mentioned, are going to be in attendance, and kind of poetic that you're going up a team that gets to see their rings being handed out, their championship banner raised. When you think about goal setting in this league, entering into your first NBA season, what comes to mind in terms of what's next for you?
Just continue to get better. I don't believe in kind of setting a ceiling. And that's what I kind of realized in high school, and it's just the more you set goals for yourself, which you can, it just makes it harder to push through that, because then you get satisfied and content. And so for me, it's just every single day trying to be a little bit better, and just seeing where God takes that, and just enjoying this process, because I'm so thankful to be here.
Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.